So I got a 2008 Ford Crown Victoria, and I want to show you guys how to take off the fender. First thing you're gonna have to do is take off the hood. Obviously that is off. It is just, here's the hood mount, 2 bolts on each side. That hood mount's already off, it's right there. And then take off the hood mount, which has to come off. There's 2 5/16 bolts under here. And then you have to take off this hydraulic, whatever the hell it's called. And then that'll just pop off too. So once that is moved out of the way, you have these 2 bolts, which bring it over here. These are the 2 bolts, and then you have 2 bolts underneath that have to come off. These are all 5/16. There's 1 bolt hole right here. There's 1 bolt hole right here. That's both 5/16. And then there will be a bolt hole on the fender to bolt this on, 5/16 also. And then you have to, I think this is a 7mm bolt that bolts into the fender. And then all these, those 2 down there. Then the fender will the bumper will kind of just move out of the way. Then you got these 2 that are underneath the hood mount. So the hood mount kind of goes like that. That's why you got to take off the hood mount to get to these 2 bolts. And then right here, there will be a bolt on the inside, 10mm. These are both 1/2 inch. And then there will be a pole that comes off the fender. This is a 10mm. This is also a 10mm. There's just a tab that comes off the fender. And then underneath your plastic, because you'll have your plastic cowling, you'll have to move this out of the way. There will be a bolt here, and then a bolt here. Those are both 10mm. And then once you have all of those bolts out, it'll kind of just lift out. This wiring harness will be attached to the fender, via tape. So you'll have to cut the tape or just pull it right off. And then you could either take out the fender liner. You don't have to. I kind of just left everything in there. And yeah. I'm not really too sure if there will be more. I think there might be like a filter box right here. I swapped it with a 6.0 LS, so I don't even have the 4.6 in it anymore. But I think there will be a filter box right here. But I don't even think you'll have to take that stuff off. So yeah, these 2 bolts, these 2 bolts, these 2 right here, the bumper bolts, these 2, this one, these 2, and then those 2 down there, and it'll come right out. I hope it helps. There is no videos online on how to take these out.